up, and then we headed up to dinner.
Then we went to dinner. That was an experience.
Yeah, no one would believe it.
Beyond.
It's spectacular.
Hi, I'm Linda.
And I'm Tim.
And this is our second journey.
Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here.
Well, today we are going to do 3 days because it was exhausting and we did not get a chance to do our Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
That's Tuesday,
so
yeah.
We'll start with Monday.
Sunday.
I mean Sunday, I'm
Say
sorry.
the days are around together.
Sunday.
We had to be off the ship by 8.
8, yeah.
Yep, had a nice breakfast in the main dining room. Saw the young lady that was taking care of us as the server. She was wonderful. And
said our goodbyes to everyone, and off the ship we went, which was very, very easy.
Very quick, very easy. We had to be out of our stateroom by 8. We were in the group that had to leave by 8. We carried our own luggage off. Yeah. We weren't sure. We'd never been to Rome. Well, Vecchia, I can't pronounce it, but what they call the Rome cruise port. And so it was actually very quick. I think we were off the ship in 15 minutes.
Yeah, it was very quick.
Very quick. We had a driver arranged for 9, a private driver to get us into Rome, and he showed up at about 8:57.
Yeah,
so,
it was good.
Very easy to find your driver or bus if you had a bus off there.
Yep.
And
it took us about 90 minutes.
Yeah, just
about
shy of
90 minutes to get to our
closer,
hotel.
Yeah, so it's quite the country drive. Not being to Italy or Rome before, we didn't know what to expect, but there's quite a bit of country between the cruise port and Rome itself. So we got in. There was a race for the cure here.
Yes.
So there were a million people. Yeah.
Super crowded.
And so sad for a lot of the tourists. Certain things were not open. The streets were shut down. But it actually worked our benefit because we just wanted to walk the streets and walk around. So it was cleared off for us. And we got to hear the hotel about 10:30.
10:30. And they were so kind. They said, give us 10 minutes. And they got us in our room.
Yeah. They were sold out.
Yeah.
Both days, Saturday night and Sunday night. So they're sold out. But she said, somebody just checked out. We'll get your room ready and got us in.
And we're at Hotel Lancelot.
Hotel Lancelot, Via Capo, Africa.
Yeah.
And very near the Colosseum, about 4 blocks away from the Colosseum.
Walkable. We walked.
Yeah, very walkable. Nice little restaurants all nearby.
All restaurants.
A few souvenir shops.
Yeah, a few souvenir shops.
More residential. Some nice boutique hotels, looks like, but quiet. Very quiet night.
Quiet.
Yeah. And as Linda said, very kind that they could have said no, or they could have said, oh, we can, but it'll be 50 or 100 euros, which we would have probably gladly paid that stage. But no, they were wonderful checking us in.
Yes, very kind.
Gave us a nice coffee while we're waiting. And we checked in, and we weren't sure what we were doing for dinner. We were tired. They had dinner. Dinner was listed there, and we made reservations at their recommendation. And we'll talk about that a little later. So after checking in, we just walked basically out and around the Colosseum and that whole archaeological area there. Try to see Circus Maximus, not so much the race for the cure started and ended there. So it was a big party scene.
Yeah, massive.
It was like rock bands and everything else there, but just a ton of people. And again, but it was to our benefit because the streets were closed off. Could walk in the street and didn't really feel crowded at all.
Right.
A lot of families walking around, so it was good to see. Made our way back to the hotel, and then we headed up to dinner.
Then we went to dinner. That was an experience.
No one would believe it.
Beyond.
It's spectacular. It was 28 euros each.
Right.
And it included like a appetizer,
your main meal.
Yep.
Wine.
Yep.
And dessert.
And like a little appetizer drink. It wasn't alcoholic. It was kind of like a tequila sunrise without the tequila.
Yeah, without the tequila.
Very fruity, very delicious. All homemade by Ferris.
Yeah. Who owns this hotel?
I believe his mother owns it.
Oh, his mother owns it.
I think he's the chef. He had his 75th birthday. And they took us up to their private apartment at the very top to celebrate his birthday. And met his mother.
Amazing.
She's 96.
Yes.
And it was his birthday, so she made him a
homemade chocolate cake.
Yep, which we all got to share.
And we sang to him.
Happy birthday, dear Faris.
And there is their apartment up there on this rooftop
garden.
Spectacular view.
Wonderful view of the Colosseum, the Basilica, You could see all of Rome. I was on the 7th floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, we took the elevator to the 6th and had to go up to the private entrance.
Yeah, to the 7th floor.
And he wanted us all there, and they were videoing all of us celebrating his birthday with him. It was just so sweet, and it was an amazing experience.
There was maybe maybe 20 people.
Yeah, max.
And the food was amazing.
We sat out in the terrace, and we came in, and there was a gentleman here was an actor and a singer, and he
was
sang,
serenading everyone.
Yeah, it was a very surreal experience that we had sat out there, and so much that we enjoyed it with him, and he shared that with us.
Yeah,
it was very touching that him and his mother brought us in, that we got to share his 75th birthday. It was very cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Monday we woke up, we had Colosseum tickets, and I was disappointed I couldn't get the underground tickets, I couldn't get the arena tickets, but as I saw a video, somebody said, you won't be disappointed if you get any ticket. So we get the regular ticket.
Just the regular ticket, and
it was perfectly fine. If you can get, maybe that's better, but the arena didn't look, it just get a little closer, and around might have been a little different, but you can see everything, and you are so close, and you can walk on and touch these things that are 2,000 years old, that imagine the people who were there before you. It just blows your mind away. And it was just a great time. Weather was spectacular, a little on the warm side.
If you didn't see the Gladiator movie, watch it, because it'll give you
a little perspective of pretty much what went on there, we think. Not 100% certain of exactly what happened there, but get some good ideas. And we did hear that there were pits in the walls, and they said there were iron rods in their concrete for reinforcement. And here we thought, well, maybe it had corroded, but we were told that was thieves
stole all the metal.
Yeah, they ground into the rock
and
got
it's
the metal.
Still standing.
It's still standing. Yeah, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
Although we did see people pouring concrete in some cranes, so I'm not sure if this is fake history or was it really there 2,000 years ago? I'm not sure. I saw a lot of concrete getting poured yesterday. So
they're doing a lot of
work,
renovations.
Yeah, around the Colosseum, and then around the monument, the Vittorio Emanuele. There's just work being done everywhere, which is necessary and needed. And probably getting ready for the high tourist season. We got to see everything. Some things were behind some of the work screens, but we did see it.
We did see everything.
Yeah, we walked around the park there, see a lot of the ruins. Again, just amazing to see. Again, what was 2,000 years ago, what we can only imagine today, and who actually walked there.
Yeah,
pretty mind-blowing. Yeah,
it is a lot of walking. A lot of walking,
and not just walking, but steps
and hills, and it's a lot. So be prepared.
We knew Rome was built on a hill or hills, but we didn't realize really how steep and a lot of steps.
There's steps everywhere. Yep. There's steep hills everywhere.
Yeah, so put on your walking shoes and be prepared.
Yes, be prepared. It's
but
a
definitely
lot of walking. It's worth it.
Blows your mind. Yeah, and cobblestones.
A lot of cobblestones.
And not just small cobblestones in the streets, but when you get in and
Buy
around the Colosseum.
Good sneakers.
You remember around the Colosseum, the blocks were like maybe a foot, so it was almost like you're using stepping stones across the creek.
Yeah.
I almost turned an ankle a few times. I've got good hiking shoes on. It's challenging, but it was well worth it.
It was worth it. Yep. Yes, it was worth it.
So that was our day.
We ate.
Right. So day one, we ate. First place we went by, of course, they weighed us into the menu, and that was called Gavi. It was actually pretty good. We both had a pizza.
Very nice, yeah.
Yeah, it was very inexpensive. I think we spent €22 there.
Right.
For 2 whole pizzas, 1 each.
And they're not small personal pizzas. No, they're big pizzas.
Good size.
Yeah.
But very thin crust. You can make it a 1-person pizza for sure.
Yeah.
We did. And then yesterday we ate at Luzi, which someone recommended us. It was crowded. It was busy.
Yeah,
the food wasn't as good. It came out cold.
Yeah, it came out cold.
The server gave us a bit of an attitude. We didn't speak Italian, and most people were kind with that. We can give them the buongiorno and the grazie, but
they were not very nice.
She wasn't real happy that we were there, so I wouldn't recommend that. Gavi was okay. It was good for the pizza. Luzzi, they don't recommend it. It was a little more expensive. And then today, we'll tell you what we did for lunch. We'll go back and recap what we did for the day. Today we ate at, what was that called? Bar La Folia, It's on the Via Capo d'Africa, our street that we're on right here. And very kind, very nice. They spoke
Went out of the yeah, went out of
darn
his
near
way.
perfect English. A heck of a lot better than we speak Italian for
Yeah.
sure. Was it touristy? Maybe. Is it authentic? We don't know. But
it was very good.
Delicious. And you
Service
had
was
the
very good.
you had the
Pasta aioli.
yeah.
And they did come with chili peppers. I asked him not to put them on. Everything was, he said, no problem.
Yeah.
Brought a side of bread. You know, it was really, really good.
Yeah, and I had the cacio e pepe, and I can't remember. I think it was a tornatella pasta, but it was like a thick spaghetti.
Yeah,
I'll put it that way. And it's a simple dish, but let me tell you what, it was a spectacular dish. All it is
good.
the pasta, pecorino cheese, and pepper. And if you like cheese and pasta, oh man, that's a phenomenal dish.
Yeah, it was
It's
very good.
something very popular in Rome, and without a doubt, that was very good. And so definitely recommend that place. Again, we pay a little more. We'll try something a little more expensive tomorrow, see if it's any better.
And it's just typical Italian sitting out, the music's
Yes,
playing.
We had an accordion.
You're outside, and you know.
We listened to accordion
a lot of
music at one
fun.
point. We noticed we were listening to the chicken dance.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's an accordion player walking around.
Yeah.
So
And then
grazie.
and then we went and got our gelato.
Gelato after. Yeah, we got a new favorite gelato.
But you do
place.
walk off a lot of your
Yeah,
calories.
absolutely. Today what we did is we went to St. Peter's Square in Basilica. And
Beautiful.
recommendation, we had heard that if you get in line about 6:45, there is no line. You have to wait until it opens at 7. We were in line. We got there a little early.
Yeah.
Traffic wasn't nearly as bad as anticipated, and they got us a cab in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Taxi. And we were probably in line at 6:30, 6:20, something like that.
But it was about 6:30.
Yeah, and they did open up the security line about 6:45. We met a wonderful young man there, Brian, he's not Catholic, but he's trying to find God on his own. He was here for 40 consecutive days for the Jubilee.
So
and
he
he's
knew.
back.
Yeah.
And the young man was a wealth of information, such a kind heart and a kind soul.
Yeah.
It was almost like he was giving us a guided tour. Just,
Yeah,
he knew so much about it.
So much.
And he would get down and pray at every monument memorial in there, and just very touching, just kind
Yeah.
young man from Toronto,
Right.
Brian. So if you happen to see him there, say hi. He was great. But so we went in, and so 6:45, we were through security. We got to stand outside.
We were the fifth
About
ones
the
in.
fifth people, yeah. So
Yeah, it was like we had it.
we had it to
whole
ourselves,
thing
because
to
even when you
ourselves.
have going with a dozen people, it spreads out so rapidly, and we essentially had it to ourselves.
There was like 2 or 3 masses going on. And
Yeah, it looks like they have a mass every hour in different
Yeah.
areas, and we watched a few. It was just breathtaking, spectacularly beautiful to see. If you're Catholic, I'm sure you're well aware. You're Catholic, I'm not. But I can appreciate the beauty and appreciate everything there. It's just stunning.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
words can't describe it. Pictures can't describe it. Video, until you see it with your own eyes and take everything. And even then, the more we looked, the more we saw of different things. It was just crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Still a lot of walking.
a lot of walking.
A lot of
The
steps.
Basilica wasn't
the
Basilica
Basilica
wasn't
wasn't
bad.
too
They had
bad.
ramps. They did have ramps to get in there,
They
so that
did
was
have
fine.
ramps, yeah.
We struggled to find the ramps to get out, but we found
We found
our
them.
way out. The Palatine were asking where we were going, because we were right near their offices there. We did see the Swiss Guards, which was pretty cool as
Yeah.
well. And then we came out, did a little tourist shopping on the way. But
Shopping for the grandkids.
yeah, so and that went well. We found what we needed.
Yep.
And that's about a 20 to 30 minute walk. Thanks to Brian, we knew exactly what it was, and walked to the Vatican Museums around the corner. And
Yes.
we had time tickets for 9. And
That
it
was
looked like chaos there, but
chaos.
but the personnel there did tell you what lines. Okay, if you're here at this time, get in this line that starts over there. Get in that line that starts over there. So it was pretty well controlled. When you first see it,
was.
it looked like absolute chaos, but
It was a long line.
it was a long line. We had to wait, but right at 9 o'clock, boom, they opened up, and we went right in. One thing I will tell you is, everywhere you go, you have to show your ticket twice.
Yeah.
So don't just put it away. You gotta pull
And
it out
they
again.
do ask for ID, so make sure you bring your ID.
Absolutely, yeah. It's
They will
they
ask
said
to
that
see
on the
your
tickets, and they will ask. So we did see. Was it yesterday? They sent a woman back because she didn't have her ID.
Yeah.
At the Colosseum. So they do ask for
They
that.
will ask for ID.
So and then we went in. We're not big art fans, art historians, art buffs,
Right.
but we had to see the Sistine Chapel. It was packed. We came in at 9, so I think there were 8:30. At 8:30 individual entrances. There were a lot of tour groups in front of us, and it was very dense at first when we were going through the Hall of Maps and things like that. But we kind of walked, not fast, but walked. They would stop and talk, and we kept walking. So by the time we were close to Sistine Chapel, thinned out. It wasn't too bad at all. But there were a lot of steps.
You go up, you go down, just to go back up, then to go back down.
So
and
just a word of warning.
And there's no railings on some of them.
And understandable.
Of
It's an old building. They apparently did have handicap access because when we did get to the Sistine Chapel,
there was a woman in a wheelchair.
Yeah, there were a few people in wheelchairs, so they must have a way to get in. But it is a lot of steps. Just be
a lot of steps.
on
Just
that.
be forewarned if you cannot do steps.
It's a lot more than I anticipated even.
Yes.
And then we got Sistine Chapel.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because
they were all just
Pope had
there.
just passed. We're here Tuesday,
and
the 13th, and they just reopened it yesterday, the 12th.
They just reopened it,
and
so we really lucked out.
Yeah, I think it was just last week the conclave ended.
Yeah, the conclave ended then, and
so we weren't sure if we'd get in, but
we were in
did.
Rome. We were actually in Rome when it ended. We were in Cinque Terre.
I think so.
Not in Rome. We were in Italy. I'm sorry. We were in Italy when
they selected a new pope, and we were like, well, hopefully we can get in. People were canceling
today
tours,
they
but
opened
now,
it, so we were very
yesterday
fortunate.
they opened it. We were in today. Monday opened Monday.
I thought they opened
and then
Tuesday.
We're Tuesday now, and we got in. So we were fortunate. And the Sistine Chapel is worth the price of admission. That's a long walk to get there. A lot of steps, but we were fortunate. If it wasn't that crowded, a couple individuals got up and left. We were able to sit on the chairs and just sit and just
take it all in.
It was just crazy. The more you looked at it, the more you saw
the beauty.
The way it was painted in such a manner that it looked like things were 3D, but they weren't. It was all just a painting.
Just painting and
first it looks like statues, and it looks like windows. It look like there's corners and angles, but there's not. It's just a painting, and it's far more than you always see the creation of man. I think it was Adam and God touching fingers. That's what you always see, but I think they said there's more than 300 images from the Bible
it
of
was
different
amazing.
individuals and stories, and there's so much to see. You could probably sit there for hours and look at it. We probably sat there and rested for a good 10 or 15 minutes.
That was probably more than that.
Just to rest our legs, but to take it in too. And as I said, the more you looked, the more you saw. And we did look for where the chimney went out. We couldn't find it. We did talk when we got back to the hotel. She said that's if you looked for what looked new, that was where they covered it up at. But we looked, we couldn't see it. We didn't know where to look, but it was definitely worth it.
It was worth it. I mean, it was a lot of walking. Like I said, a lot of steps, but it was worth it.
Yeah.
And then we walked down the
spiral staircase.
The spiral staircase.
Yeah, that was very spectacular too.
That's something to see too. Yeah.
Dual spiral staircase, and that was
more
worth
souvenirs.
Yep. So that was it, and so it's now Tuesday afternoon. Finished up our lunch, and I'll be going to work here shortly, working my East Coast hours. But appreciate sharing this with you. And thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Absolutely. We'll see you soon.
We'll be back tomorrow.
If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, please consider subscribing. It means a lot to us and helps our channel grow.